You guys, welcome to another episode of What's Your Issue? My name is Troy McEady.
And I'm Darlene.
Dara, how are you?
I'm so good. I've missed you over the past week that I haven't seen you.
I know. How was your holidays? How was your New Year's?
Oh gosh, it was great. I mean, I made it. I flew in on Christmas.
Yeah, how was that? Was it crazy or
You,
was it chill?
it was actually pretty chill. We stayed at a just luxurious Marriott by the airport. So we just rolled out of bed and got into the shuttle, and it was easy. It wasn't so bad. And then it was kind of nice because you're kind of skipping over all of the stress of, you know, family Christmas, and we just went out for Chinese. And then for New Year's, we visited some friends in Vermont and had a little ragin' party.
Yeah, I saw you had a little disco ball rager, a little house party.
Yeah, it's an annual party. It's always a huge rager. It's a beautiful house and a bunch of parents in Vermont who are just like this is their one night a year to absolutely lose their goddamn minds.
Mm.
And it's just like so palpable that that this is like baby's day out. So it's always really fun.
Yeah, mommy
It's
got a
true.
babysitter.
Truly, it is like dancing until 5 a.m.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Yeah. So it's fun.
That's fun. There's nothing more infectious than a parent who has one night to rage and is like looking to you to be the vehicle for that. Like that is
Oh
a really
yeah.
fun thing.
And the music is always like a huge thing because it's a lot of music heads that come to the party and everyone's kind of pulling the aux cord, as
I'm
they
sure
say.
I'm sure Nate was going I'm sure he was shaking trying to get
Well,
that chord.
it ends up being such a clusterfuck, and it gets to a point where then I'm like, I'm taking over. I know what these bitches need, and I
Hmm.
just like slam the millennial hits down their
Yeah.
throats. And you
Yes.
better believe every year when I play MGMT, Time to Pretend.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my God, everyone runs from every corner of the house and screams and says, "Who put this on?" And I go, "Oh, it was me, baby. It
Is
was
that
me."
like the most endorphin releasing thing? I think that's even more than an orgasm. Is like when your song on the aux hits at a it's one thing in the car when it hits at a party.
At a party, and
Oh my God.
I will say as a hot tip, if you are of the age group, millennial, but I guess the kids are into MGMT.
Hmm.
I've been hearing. May I suggest next New Year's, let that song be your New Year's midnight song. It hits so fucking hard, and it's just like the right level of dancing, and it's the right subject matter. It
Hmm.
just like feels so good.
Yeah, it's nostalgic, which is like perfect. And yeah, it's like they're like talking about like growing up and like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's a really good one. MGMT has a few. It's rare that a band or an artist has like several of that kind of song where it's like
Yeah.
it hits extremely hard, but
Mm-hmm.
there's something about like just yeah, their hits, they hit different.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it wouldn't be perfect for maybe like a girls and gays type of party, but if you've
Hmm.
got the straights in there, if
Yeah.
you've got beleaguered parents who are
Yeah.
hanging on by a thread, ooh, baby, play it and watch them absolutely go nuts.
That song for me, the song that I feel like at a certain time of the night just will hit no matter what,
Hmm.
is Dancing on My Own. Like Robin, that
Absolutely.
song makes people so happy. And like I just love songs that make people lose their shit. Like they just get like uninhibited and like dance violently and like just
Yes.
lose themselves. I love when that happens.
Troy, how was your holiday?
My Christmas was quite uneventful. I just didn't want to go anywhere or do anything. So I went to Jersey, to my friend Katie's house, and she just like made a bunch of appetizers and we watched TV all day and just ate edibles and drank wine
Mm,
and talked shit and like reminisced about college. And
uh,
we just had like a real chill pajama night. And like it was so perfect because I got there as her family was like leaving her house. And I was like, oh no, you guys gotta stay for just 5 more minutes. And they're like, no, we have to go. I was like, okay,
oh no.
see ya. So like the timing was perfect and she was like ready to get really drunk and
Oh, that sounds. Mm.
yeah.
Mm.
That was awesome. And then for New Year's, I was not gonna do anything. I was gonna have like a SJP cup of noodles in my sequin beanie night in my vintage fur. But my friend Melissa was like, please come out. Like, we're going to Indochine and you should come, blah, blah, blah. And like, I know what Indochine is, but when she was inviting me, it wasn't like registering in my head that they were going to like Indochine.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, like Madonna's Indochine, like Andy Warhol's Indochine. Like, yeah, I have to go. So at like 11 o'clock, I got dressed. I actually
Oh,
was SJP.
that
It
is
was,
so SJP. I'm literally picturing you in the outfit, just like on your tiptoes, running through the streets of New York.
to
You're not
tell the
alone.
tollers toll their
Tour,
tears and
tour.
toll their tollers ways.
I've always wanted to be that version of Carrie for Halloween. By the way, I have to do it some year.
Oh, you should, because it's so, the girls that get it, like that's so recognizable. Like that's immediately,
Yeah.
and it's like pajamas and a big fur coat. You can find that. Um, but we went to Indochine and it was so fun, and I was so happy that I ended up going out, and I like met a bunch of really cool people, and it was just so weird. It was my first time going there, and it was so weird being in a room that I've like podcasted about. Like
Yeah.
I was like, I have told tales of things that have happened in this room, like with like Naomi Campbell and Cindy Crawford and Kate Moss and just like all of the things that have happened there. So that was really cool. And yeah, I ended up being out until like 6:30 in the morning. Like I went
I
from not going out to Tara Reid vibes.
I mean, and I got a beautiful voice note from
Oh
you.
god. As I was on the turlet, high and drunk, I was like, Dara, it's New Year's. Happy New Year to you. And also,
They play ruminating.
I was like, they played Lily Allen's Ruminating, which is my favorite song, and it felt like such a great way to bring in the new year. And I love you. Like I like was so I was like so I could not I was like they played that for me. They played that for me. Like, okay.
You literally had the sense of like childlike wonder.
It's like calm down F slur. It's just a song.
I love my little F slur.
That's me.
So Troy, I guess that brings us to the
Yeah.
question of the hour. What's your issue?
Well, my issue is the January 1st article from The Cut written by our queen, Ashley Tisdale, aka Ashley French.
Oof.
Breaking up with my toxic mom group, the article that literally like caught wildfire and took over the world, and there's been 1,000 responses and think pieces, and I mean, my God, who would have thought Ashley Tisdale would be rolling off our tongue so frequently in 2026?
I know. And do you think so she unveiled her new name really recently.
Yeah.
Was this her harebrained scheme to try and get people to say her new name over and over again so it would stick? But instead, unfortunately, no one is using her new name, and it's just more and more solidified that she's Ashley Tisdale.
I honestly was thinking about this, like, because she's really like she's laying into the French of it all. She really like she's not letting you forget that that's what she wants to be known as now. And I was just like, I just find it so odd when famous people decide to change their name so far into their career.
Yeah.
Unless you're Prince, I'm like,
Well,
that doesn't really work.
what do you think of Addison Ray dropping Ray and just going by
Again,
Addison?
I guess it's early enough of her being respected as a musician that she could do that or something. But like, we're gonna call you Addison Ray.
Now, what do you think about me going by Dara Lane, then Dara Sussman, and then back to Dara Lane?
I think that you did the right thing because you know we're gonna call you Darlene.
Okay.
It's like if Ashley went back to Tisdale because she knows like none of us are gonna call her Ashley French like at all. I think that it would be embarrassing to refer to her as that in front of people. I don't even know if I have the courage.
You know what it's like? It's like when someone calls Twitter X and you're like, what the fuck? Shut up.
Or like when a person really earnestly says Rihanna and they look around to see if everybody caught it. It's like, all right, we get it.
Well, you
Like
do know that's my husband, right? Isn't
that is so Nate, actually. That is
it?
actually so Nate.
And he's like, well, that's her name and it's how she prefers to be called.
And whenever they do that, they always say that. Like those people. It's like, I know, but like she's not gonna hear me, and we've always called her Rihanna, you know? It's so funny. But yeah, I've never talked about Ashley Tisdale this much either. I've never like,
I've never
are you a
thought about her
fan of
this
her?
much. Oh my God. I mean, no. Like, well, okay. High School Musical, I did play Sharpay in my
Mm.
senior production, which a week before we were supposed to debut the show, our musical director had a bit of a mentee bee and it was canceled.
Oh no. Broadway is still up in arms. It's lost media.
Yes. Um but other than that, yeah, not a fan. I don't know what else. I guess I don't even, gun to my head, what else has she done besides the High School Musical trilogy?
I mean, I guess now she's doing the like sort of Haley Duff thing where she's like, I'm a influencer, I'm
Yeah.
a chef, and a floral arranger. It's like, all right,
Yeah, she's tried to do kind of the blog thing for a while,
yeah.
but I think she jumped on it a little late and no one was interested.
She like just started a WordPress,
Mhm.
literally. Like her website literally is a WordPress.com website. Yeah, I was never like outside of Zac Efron's name being Troy and having the same initials, TM. I just was not a High School Musical girly. I was like a few years too too old.
Yeah.
Um and yeah, I just never like I think that it's probably the same for you where like she exists to me as a person that pops up in photos that I collect of celebrities on red carpets looking bad.
Yes. And that's
Like
it.
that's like when I think of her, I just see a girl wearing a skinny scarf and like four skirts and jeans.
Yeah, like there's no interesting lore to her that I can cling on to. It's just I don't know, it's just kind of nothing. I will say when I first moved to Los Angeles,
Hmm.
I was in a workout class with one of my friends who is like an LA native, and Vanessa Hudgens was also in the class. And my friend knew that Vanessa Hudgens, and she was like, let's all go to this cafe like next door. And Vanessa complimented my Wild Fox sweatshirt. If if anyone can gauge the time period based on that.
Did you
And then
did you go to the cafe?
we go to the cafe, we're standing in line, we're talking. Vanessa's like a gay friend of hers, not that that's important, but just to set the scene,
Sure.
walks by, and we're still in line because it's a long line to get into this cafe. It's like one of those places where, she, I guess.
Yeah.
Um, and, like $12 hummus. And this was back in 2013 when
Oh God.
that was
Pre-kale.
price. Oh yeah. Um, and so we're in line. Her friend comes up to her and is like, "Oh my God, Vanessa." He gets in line with us and she turns to us and she goes, "I'm going to sit with him, actually." She turns her back away from us and just starts talking to her friend.
Oh, what?
Like, it wasn't even like we had gotten into the cafe and she saw him and she sat with him. It was just like he got in line. She was like, "I'm actually going to do this instead."
Oh,
And
you know
turns her
what?
back.
I love that for her. Do you know how many times I wanted to do that in my life?
Well, and I honestly did not blame her because I was thinking in my head, why are you here with us? Like,
Yeah. What are we
how
gonna
did you
talk
get
about?
how did you get weaseled into this? Like,
She's like, I just realized that I don't want to interact with you guys, and I don't know why I'm here.
I don't know why I agreed to this. I got nervous in the moment and I'm out.
This is
That's like, you know what? Thank you for even agreeing to this in the first place.
Yeah, thank you for your couple minutes, ma'am. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. That's funny that you say that because I was literally going to say, when it comes to Ashley Tisdale, the only like when I think of ways to try and like Rubik's cube her into being interesting to me, it all goes back to Vanessa Hudgens. Like
Yeah.
literally, it's like, well, I do like that video of them at the drive-through when they're both stoned.
Yeah.
I like that video of them singing "Wind It Up" by Gwen Stefani.
Yes.
That's I mean, and listen, I just want to say on record, I know that people love Sharpay and they love her and they love
Yes.
High School Musical. Like she has like a weird cult following. And as
Yeah.
somebody who's been manifesting Ashley Simpson's career for years, I'm not judging.
No,
Okay?
of course not.
You know what
We're
I
just
mean?
like a touch too old for it.
Yeah, we were literally a couple years too old. Like we really just missed it.
Now, yes, was I young enough to still play Sharpay in high school? Yes. So
Like
just to make that clear.
now, did I have the body for it? Yes.
Yes, yes. I would say
And like,
that's even more yes.
yeah, that's a hard yes. And it's like, was I also like watching Degrassi and shit? Like, it's not like my other programming was so mature. I don't know,
No.
like, but yeah, I never really got into her. And this week or this past week, this whole story is the most I've ever read about her. It's the most I've ever talked about her. I don't think I've ever seen her name kicked around this often.
Now, I guess I can't imagine that anyone listening to this doesn't know, but I can't say that because, we are way too online. So
Yes.
there are people out there with lives and
Yeah. Friends and
raising children.
yeah.
So basically, the cut article she writes about how she was in a toxic mom group who basically tried to phase her out.
hmm
And so I guess the question was like, who was the mom group, which was very
hmm
easily figured out. And then also, who was at fault?
Right. And like that turns into who is MAGA?
Who is MAGA? Um,
Who's secretly MAGA is what it all boils down to. Um, but it's crazy because what's even more crazy about this is that it technically started on her blog.
yes.
And like I didn't even know that she was like actively writing on the blog still. Um so this started from her just doing like a WordPress article.
Yeah. I I would love to know. I wish I could get a gal from the cut in here and ask some questions
Yeah.
because I want to know, like, was it her idea to take this art? Because let me first just say, I feel like this is a nothing article. There's no meat to it. It's simply just, I was in a mom group. They were mean because they phased me out. And then but like, there's no real juicy bits of like, and this person did this and that. It's just like, they didn't invite me to some things. Just like
Hmm.
kind of very basic stuff where it's like, yeah, just keep your mouth shut. Like, who
Right.
cares? And her blog article has even less information. So I'm wondering, like, who gave her the idea, you know what? We need to take this to a bigger audience.
Do you think that because like you said, there's truly no meat to this. Like you really have to like dig to find anything interesting in the article. Um, but like she leaves everything so like all the ends are untied, loose ends everywhere, no
Yeah.
names, nothing mentioned. So it's like she leaves it for you to like fill in all the blanks. That was
Yeah.
obviously on purpose, right? Like she knows that the public knows that she's in this group and that
Yeah.
Hilary Duff has like talked about it, that she's in this supportive mom group and she mentioned her. So it's like it's funny that she left this breadcrumb trail to her WordPress.
Well, it's just very funny because, of course we all know who she's talking about. Her mom group is so widely publicized. Like she knew that we were going to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, she couldn't, if she were to name anyone, then it would be pretty obvious that she's the quote unquote mean girl.
Mm-hmm.
So, she gets to have her cake and eat it too by just not saying who they are. She knew what she was doing. And she was
Oh,
trying I think this is played out exactly how she wanted it to. But I
yeah.
also think that Miss Hilary Duff is actually pretty happy about this
Oh, why?
because I was scrolling Instagram right before we got on. And I don't know if the algorithm just like sensed us trading things back and forth
Mm-hmm.
or if it was like a watershed moment of things coming out about this, but every other post was about this. And one of them was just an unrelated Hilary Duff post from 2 hours ago with some like really salacious lyrics from her newest song that's coming out. And I'm like, oh, this works perfectly for Miss HD.
I think people forget that Hilary Duff is quite petty. She's quite the petty girl. Like Hilary Duff loves to like call somebody out or like
Mm-hmm.
publicly shame or post like some lyric or release a song about so, like she's that girl. Like her I don't know if people have ever for the people who have not gone like deep into the Hilary Duff music catalog, her album Dignity is like entirely about people. It's like about all of her boyfriends and about female friends and about her stalker and like she's
She
that
even
girl.
called out Faye Dunaway.
Yeah, she did.
She is not afraid of anyone.
Which yeah, if you'll call out Faye Dunaway, you have balls of steel. That woman is scary to everybody except Hilary Duff.
It's now that is something to really admire. She's not afraid to call someone out by name.
Right.
But I think in the long run it worked out for her, it worked out for Ashley. I think Miss Mandy Moore, who I feel like is maybe a bit of the queen of this group,
That's what it feels like.
I don't think she's doing so well.
I would not imagine because Mandy, on the other hand, wants everybody to think that she is still that 17 magazine girl. And I
Yeah.
think that Mandy is probably like really nice. Like I've never heard
Yeah.
anybody say anything mean about Mandy Moore, but I also think that like her sanity hinges on people knowing that. Like I think she's somebody who definitely wants people to know that she's like a nice person.
Yeah, she strikes me as someone who like I don't know how often you get this, Troy, but I sometimes get this when you say something a little like a little
Hmm.
sarcastic, a little catty,
Hmm.
and you think that the person is going to meet you with a like, "Oh my God, I know," but instead you get like a, "Oh,
Yeah. I like
you
her.
I like her."
Yeah.
And you're like,
And you're like, oh.
"Oh." She feels like that to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, she's basically her character in A Walk to Remember, but like less Christian.
Yeah. Yeah.
um, I guess just to, I don't know. I'm gonna read the opening of this article or of her post because I think it kind of gives like a full. It kind of tells you everything in just one paragraph.
Yeah.
She says, here's the thing that nobody prepared me for. Mom groups can turn toxic. Not
Oh.
because the moms themselves are toxic people, but because the dynamic shifts into an ugly place with mean girl behavior. I know this from personal experience. In my mom group, I started to notice that certain people would get talked about when they weren't present, and not in a positive way. I realized that there were group text chains that didn't include everyone, which led to cliques forming within the larger group. And after the third or fourth time of seeing social media photos of everyone else at hangouts that I didn't get invited to, it felt like I wasn't really part of the group after all. And at this point, I had to ask myself, this is her Carrie Bradshaw moment. I had to ask myself, why am I still showing up for this? It's like, yeah, girl, you're a fucking adult. Like, you're like a grown ass woman. Like, it would be one thing if this article went into detail about what she experienced and was like, not necessarily naming names, but like really going there. It doesn't
Yeah.
go anywhere. It's just like, I realize that adults can be mean too. It reminded me of high school behavior. Like, yeah,
Well, and she's also, I mean, she's kind of detailing mean behavior, but she's also just kind of talking about women who are just trying to phase you out and don't
yeah,
want to just go face to face and be like, listen, we don't like you that much.
hmm,
We're hoping you get the hint,
yeah,
which I will say in the grand scheme, some might say, well, they should have the guts to say something to her instead of phasing her out. I'm like, I'd rather be phased out
yeah,
personally.
same.
I can get the hint. And I don't know, like the fact that she wrote the article, when I read it, I was just like, okay, well, the fact that you're reading this article proves why they don't like you or that
Hmm.
you wrote that. Like, you you can't hang, clearly.
Yeah, you can't hang. Like,
You can't hang, baby girl.
that's it. And like, unfortunately, that is kind of how groups make the cuts. You don't necessarily walk up to somebody and say like, "Hey, we've decided as a collective that we no longer want to hang out." You just like kind of stop inviting the person. And if the person has social ability, they pick
Mhm.
up on it and they just take the hint and you move on and like it hurts and it's embarrassing and I think it's happened to everybody to some capacity, but
Yeah.
like you just move on. Like I don't know. It's a bunch of grown ass people. Like, it's so stupid. And I think for her, what makes it worse is like, I think she probably thought that she would get a lot of praise.
Mhm.
She thought that moms were going to be really supportive and it was going to, oh my God, she wrote this amazing, finally, somebody being honest about this and like, whatever. But instead, you have people like Chelsea Handler being like, she's fucking annoying.
Yeah. Well, because she's not detailing anything like, oh, the toxicity. Like, I expected when I read the article that it was going to be like mom shaming and things like that, where it
Yeah.
was like very specific snide things and judgment between people and talking about that and talking
Hmm.
about like how we need to be more accepting of each other's parenting styles and blah blah blah. It's like no, they just didn't want to hang out with you. Like,
Yeah.
but my favorite part, this gives to me all the insight I need on her, is she says that after she wrote her the first article on her blog, she said, I had more than one friend reach out and say, You're so brave. I thought that was such an interesting response. Why, I wondered, is it so scary to talk about this? It's like they said I was brave. Well, gosh, I mean, I'm just one woman. I'm just trying to do the right thing. If you call that bravery, then I guess I am. I guess I'm a hero.
It's like, yes, you're brave for saying that sometimes people can act like children, I guess.
Yes.
It's so crazy. It is so like this is it's like you said, like you are literally painting a picture as to why these women probably didn't want to fucking hang out with you. Like this is insufferable behavior. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Now, apparently, the scuttlebutt around the hallways of the internet
Hmm.
is the reasoning for them not liking her is potentially MAGA related.
Hmm.
Um, Now, some people are saying there's no evidence of her being like legit MAGA, but she did write some like pro Charlie Kirk stuff. And
Right.
I did see on Reddit, someone said that Mandy Moore has a strict no MAGA policy in her friend group.
Well, I mean, Mandy Moore is the only straight person in her entire immediate family, so
That is true.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. And then I saw somebody else be like, or it may have been in one of the articles where they're like, it's nonsense. Ashley is a registered Democrat. Like, as if a registered Democrat can't, like, make, you know what I mean? It's just so stupid. Like, she can't, like, be an asshole because she's registered in her city as a Democrat. Like, that's so, oh, that killed me.
Oh, it's and also like, how do you just Mr. Reddit gal, like how do you know Mandy Moore has a strict no MAGA policy?
Like, show me the quote where she said that at any point in her life
Show me the
publicly.
scroll that she like flipped in front of Ashley Tisdale and said, refer to section A point B, strict no MAGA policy.
No MAGA policy. That's my favorite part. Like, just that phrasing is fucking hysterical to me. Oh,
But
shit.
another woman in the group is Emily Favreau, who is John Favreau, not the actor, the podcaster's wife.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
I'm sure she would I'm sure it's not just Mandy's rule. I'm sure Emily has a strict no MAGA policy as well. It's very against the
Yeah.
family brand.
Yes. Well, all of this is so ironic because for years I have wanted, when I was reading about this, I was like, wow, this sounds like something that Ryan Murphy wrote. Like it sounds like something like
Yes.
that he would like cook up. And I remember, I don't know if you remember this, but years and years ago, and it's been scrubbed and I've looked for it. And I think that you and I may have talked about it even on this show. There was this article written about another mom group with Jerry Seinfeld's wife.
Oh, okay. Yes. This is ringing a bell.
But
Tell
it's
me
been
more.
scrubbed from the internet. Like you can't find it at all. And I've seen Reddit threads where people are like, how did
Yes.
she get this removed? But basically it was about how she is the ringleader of the upper west side, like Birkin moms. Like it was about school drop off and how those women turned school drop off into this runway show where they get dressed up for school drop off and they like borrow outfits from stylists and stuff
Oh
to
my
go to
God,
drop
yes.
off, and they're not even being photographed. It's just for the other moms. And that Jerry Seinfeld's wife is like this evil, wealthy, mean girl who's controlling all of these women on the Upper West Side. And that's what this made me think of. And I was like, damn, like, we need a show about this.
We really do. It's okay. Well, here's another mom group for you directly related to this. I hadn't followed any of this iteration of the mom group. It's just, I don't know, less interesting to me prior to this moment, but I was very invested in Mandy Moore's previous mom group of the 2010s with
Mm.
the Stryker sisters and Emily Schumann of Cupcakes and Cashmere.
Oh shit. Whew. Sorry, you hit me with a lot there. I need a minute to process all of that. I don't think I knew that this existed.
So this was, I don't think that Mandy's on bad terms with anyone, but she is, the first thing I thought of when I saw this was like, oh, wait, is this the same mom group with the additions of Tisdale and Hilary and all that? And I was like, no, this is a completely different mom group. And this new mom group skews a touch younger. But Mandy, back when she was getting married, I don't know if you remember these pictures, but she went on a bachelorette trip. And it was just after the Netflix cult show came out, the
Mm,
documentary Wild Wild Country.
I do remember this.
And they all dressed in the colors that they wear in in that documentary, which I will say they really started a trend there because now you see that all the time with
Yeah.
bachelorette trips. People were not doing that.
Yeah, that was a huge deal that she did that.
And those women were always going on trips together. They were very much a mom group that was like, and we take time for ourselves. For like girl bosses. It's peak girl boss time.
Oh God.
Um, and I noticed that the mom group still pretty much exists, but without Mandy. So there has been a changeover.
Wow. That's interesting. See, this is the mom talk that I'm interested in.
Yes. And I don't know. The previous mom group to me was a lot more high class, a little more cultured.
Hmm.
Um, they were more stylish women. One of them let her hair go gray at a young age.
Chic, say less. Oh my God.
But I was trying to figure. Oh, and then in one of the articles, I think it's like a page 6 article that discusses, it's like all the mom drama explained. They use a picture that looks like a sort of crossover of these two mom groups.
Wow.
And someone posted on Reddit that, someone posted on Cupcakes and Cashmere's snark page, um, that like, oh, Emily's in this picture, but that picture was taken 4 years ago. So she's not a part of this, but like Emily Favreau's in the picture, and I think Hillary's in the picture. So at one point
Wow.
there was, an eclipse of mom groups that then passed each other. I don't know.
That's crazy. That is to think that this is all happening right under our noses.
Mm-hmm. It's truly incredible.
Like it's actually, and like it really is giving mom talk because now like the dads are involved.
Yes. It's so mom talk. I thought this, yes, it is so, I mean, and these dads,
They are out for blood. Like they're like, oh no, like I will kill you for my girl. Like they're all like so petty, and I love it.
yeah. So Hillary's, this is just too petty. It's honestly, I would have expected this from Ashley French's husband or something because it is
Yes.
a touch lame. But Hillary's husband, what did he say? He posted a picture, a
He
Photoshop picture.
yeah, he posted a picture on his Instagram of himself photoshopped into Tisdale's body with the Cuts logo and a mock headline that says the most self-obsessed tone deaf person on earth. Like that is so
And I think I
oh
told you
my
this when
God.
I saw that. There was it was like that picture and then a picture of Hillary standing with her husband. And my immediate thought was like, oh, her gay best friend is going to bat. And then it was like Hilary Duff's husband. I was like, oh,
You know what this
okay.
gave me? It was like, oh, she's the Demi.
Hmm.
She's the Demi, and they all hate her, and like they've all like they're wolf packing, like they banded together forever ago against her, and
Yes.
it took her too long to figure it out, and they had to ice her out. But like him saying that to me indicates that they talk shit all the time, and it's
Yeah.
giving like if you only knew.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, and yeah, can you only imagine, the tone deafness of it for it to clearly take that long for her to get the hint and they all look around, they're like, "We did it, you guys. It's
Yeah,
over." We had to be uncomfortable for a moment with that, group text. And oh, she can think that she left us,
right.
You
Yeah,
can't fire me because I quit.
right.
And they all think it's safe. And then when they least expect it, oh my God, they thought they got through it. Mm, and in a way, my hat is tipped to Mrs.
To
French.
Miss French, yeah, because it's so fucking funny, and that their group chat the night that this came out, that post came out, they were losing their shit. The screenshots that were being sent, the screenshots of conversations with her, them all going to her Instagram, looking at her story, literally mom talk, like literally Mormon wives, but replace them with Hilary Duff and Mandy Moore.
I bet after after a few hours, once Mandy realized the gravity of this,
Hmm.
I think she blocked everybody,
Yeah.
muted the notifications on the mom talk.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
over. They will never hear from her again.
Yeah. I agree. She's like off to the next group.
To the next, she takes her little spindle on a stick. She goes, "Well, I guess it's on to another village.
I've loved loving all you girls, but I have to go now.
But you understand, this isn't my brand."
You become toxic for me. It's like I've avoided toxicity for like 25 years. I'm leaving.
Oh my God. I love it. I love it.
Well, then we have the Ashley's husband shares a cryptic message too.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I love when petty husbands get involved. Like I hate it, but love it.
Oh yeah.
Um, so it says Ashley Tisdale French's husband, Christopher French, is seemingly addressing where he stands amid his wife's recent mom group drama. The composer, 44, took to his Instagram story on Tuesday to repost a graphic from an artist, Tyler Spangler, which was initially uploaded on November of 2025. Quote, "It's your choice whether or not to engage," the quote reads. While the context of Christopher's post is unclear, he followed up with several Instagram stories referencing the 2021 insurrection of the U.S. Capitol
Huh?
in Washington, D.C. The,
What?
yeah, the
I didn't.
cryptic. It's like, this is what happened when a man gets involved. We always goes too far. The cryptic upload came shortly after Ashley 40 opened up about leaving her toxic mom group. In the now viral article, blah 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 blah. Later on, however, Ashley wondered whether she really fit in, remembering being left out of a couple group hangs. Blah 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 blah. I want to go back to where he related this to the insurrection. Sorry. Yeah, it just says after she shared her story, theories began to spread on social media. Um, Theories including Hilary Duff, Mandy Moore, and Megan. Oh yeah, we forgot to talk about Megan Trainor,
Oh my
among
God.
others. A rep for Ashley shut down the speculation. The drama didn't end there. However, Duff's husband Matthew shared his own version of Ashley's essay. Um, a mom group tell-all through a father's eyes. The spoof article read, "When you're the most self-absorbed, tone-deaf person on earth, other moms tend to shift focus to their actual toddlers," he said. Like, this is so mom talk. I'm obsessed.
I feel like what must be hard for Mandy, and I wonder if this is going to sort of spook other celebrities as well, is
Mm.
you're always expecting like a normie, a pedestrian that you maybe come in contact with to sell a story or, say something to Dumois or, make a TikTok of how they met you and you were terrible. But now the call is coming from inside the house. Now you have like this low level celebrity, someone who can, garner attention and can go viral in this way kind of pretty easily. And they can just decide, if they want to promote something or whatever, to write some fucking, blind item guy under the guise of an article and totally like air your dirty laundry.
See, that's what makes me think that they've hated her like from the moment they
Yeah.
met her, and they've been talking shit about her nonstop. The husbands have heard, the husbands have been involved in the shit talking. The
Hmm.
husbands either don't like her and him, or they also hate him too. They hate them as a couple, and it's like to be this level of petty, it's been bubbling.
Oh,
It's like when you're angry that the whole, like when you're on what you believe is the right side of an argument because like you have the numbers, and but you need to like, but the world doesn't know what's going on, so you just get like really petty and like low.
yeah. Well, okay, so did it say that Ashley's husband is a composer?
Yes.
Okay, so I think this actually goes really deep and it's all interconnected. Like all the men are involved as well. Because Haley Duff, who is, of course, in a feud or just like is not on speaking terms with Hillary, and they haven't
Mm-hmm.
been for a couple years. Um, I I read, I mean, I didn't really like know or care about. I knew that they were not talking, but I didn't really care why until this moment. And so I looked it up and it was saying that one of the reasons people are citing is that Haley's husband, who is a musician, didn't like Hillary's husband, who's a musician. Now
Mm.
we have Hillary's husband, musician, Ashley's husband, musician, Haley's husband, musician, Mandy's husband,
Mm.
musician. And then I don't know what the fuck Megan Trainor's husband does. He's professional Mrs. Trainor. I don't know.
They just exist.
So, like
Well,
these like prominent members in the group
mm-hmm.
all have musician husbands. Hmm.
That's interesting. And they all are like, they take themselves very seriously.
Oh my God.
Like, especially
Oh,
Mandy's husband, my
oh my
God.
God. That fucking guy.
Who
That
you've like
girl.
watched live.
I.
I, that just literally, I just realized that you like saw an intimate,
Mhm.
like a behind the music fucking performance with them.
I did. It was just before COVID. She was doing a 4-show residency. The last 2 shows were canceled. I have her signed poster on my wall.
Oh,
But it was like her and her husband, like Dawes is like the name of his band. And then also the guy from fucking This Is Us,
oh
that guy.
God. Jeez, yes, yes, yes. I remember all of this. Jesus Christ.
And he was such a fuck. He was exactly as you would imagine him to be. And
I
like,
think you and I podcasted like right
oh my,
like directly after you went.
oh my God, you're so right. You're so right. I forgot about that. Oh my God.
Because I was so excited because I remember um asking you like how she, because she always does some jazz version of Candy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like some fucking swing version of it or some doo-wop version or whatever. She can't just like do it proper. And like I feel like she was like really trying to do like I'm a crooner now. I do
Yeah.
classics.
and she was having all of these other people come up, but it was all men too, in a way where I was like, I don't know. And they're all like dorky ass men. It's so interesting to me, her taste in men, where she goes from Ryan Adams, who is just like little asshole version of her
Mm-hmm.
husband now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh God, mama,
Yeah.
heterosexuality is a cancer.
And no, it really is. And she's one of those girls. It's like, I love toxic men. Like, I love a man that thinks he's a better musician than me, and I think he is too.
Yeah. Yeah. And I love when they're little.
Yeah.
I
And you know
love them.
the
I love them to just like nuzzle up to me.
and the little fedora. Tink. Uh the thing that really bothers me about her is like she she like denounces her whole music catalog. Like she just acts like none of it existed or whatever. And it's
Yeah.
like, okay, I get it. Like Candy, there's trauma attached to that, and like I completely understand. But like Mandy Moore doesn't have an embarrassing catalog. Like I Want to Be With
No.
You, her songs from A Walk to Remember are like incredible. It's like annoying to me at this point. Like
Wild Hope.
Wild, oh my God, are you
I
kidding me?
love that album.
Also, In My Heart, in Your Back Pocket.
And I
All
got
that
to
got
keep
to
you
keep me
warm.
warm. It's like at this point, it's been enough time that you can embrace your old music and not have to turn it into like a jazz rendition or whatever. Like, just have fun. Like, get over yourself, you know?
Well, I wonder if her point of view on that stuff has changed after she was on Las Culturistas and they were just gushing over her catalog. And, she was trying to do like the aw shucks thing. But
Yeah.
I feel like if anyone's going to convince her, no, it wouldn't be two gay guys. It would be like,
A
it
straight
would
guy
be
in a
like if
fedora.
if Ryan Adams was like, Mandy, I'm sorry. You actually are a great musician, and I'm sorry for everything I ever said to you, and I'm sorry that I made you stop your career when we were
And then
together.
in the next scene, she's coming out from the stage, like from like a square of the stage and singing like My Only Hope or whatever.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Mandy Moore song?
Oh my God, thank you for asking. Gardenia.
She would love that answer.
I love it. When I think about it, I can think about me in college.
Oh,
I am driving my Corolla um from my parents' house to the University of New Hampshire, a state that Mandy Moore actually lived in for 1 month of her life. She was actually born in the same hospital as my brother. Um,
so we're basically sisters.
you know, um, and I would drive to UNH to go have sex with a guy who did not like me at all. And then I would drive back home crying, singing Gardenia.
Oh, it's so good. I mean, that's like the perfect scenario for it.
Exactly. It's like that's what she wrote it for.
Oh my gosh, she would love that answer. Wow.
What's
I
your
think
favorite?
mine is probably Crush.
Ooh, a good one. A
I
good one.
love that song. Like, I still reference it all the time. Anytime somebody mentions liking somebody, I'm like, yeah, 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 yeah. That's like, yeah, she doesn't have like an embarrassing catalog. It's annoying that she hasn't embraced it yet. Like, girl, your sisters have done residencies, anniversary albums.
Come on.
Girl, like, Christina has been performing versions of Genie in a Bottle for 20 years. Like, at this point, get over yourself.
That is the thing because I hope that she can just like look at this and go, get over it, get on the nostalgia train,
Mm-hmm.
stop being haunted by your ex-husband who treated you like shit.
Right.
You have nothing to prove to him. You have nothing to prove to the men of the world. You have a gay father. You shouldn't be like this. Just like,
That's
oh,
like, you just said a fucking mouthful. You have a gay father and mother
okay.
and
How
brother.
dare you? How dare you, ma'am, with a gay father, mother, and brother, and you're out here. singing jazzy covers of Candy and then new music.
You know what I think
Oh
the
no.
problem is? That
Tell me.
I really do believe, along with Ryan Adams being like a huge
Huge.
part of it. I mean, mostly that, but I do also think that it's like, even at her height of like being a musician, like in her most successful days, she was constantly being told that she wasn't like the choice pop star.
Yes.
Like all of her interviews are about how she's not Jessica, she's not Christina, and she's not Britney. That's all she talks about. Like you literally can't find one where they're not like, what's it like to not be them? She is to like explain how it's like still fun to not be them. Like I think that she just her music is trauma. And that's really sad.
I wish we could get our hands on her because
I
I think
know.
I apparently her entire gay family is not doing the work.
Wrong kind of
I mean,
gaze.
wrong kind of gays, and that's fine. But if we could just have a couple hours with her to explain, like how this can actually like negate all of that trauma.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, but Ashley, after what Ashley Simpson has been through,
Yeah.
we need to get those two in a room.
Oh my God.
And Mandy can see how it wasn't that bad and that she can heal all of this trauma with a residency in Vegas.
I always wonder why the girls don't just do their own TRL thing. Just do it
Oh,
yourself. Like
just do it yourself.
you're already in a group chat with Hilary. Just fucking get a
Just
couple fedoras, some sequin blazers, and get on stage, girls.
come on. The other thing with Mandy, it's crazy to me that she just won't get on the nostalgia train is she is out there doing a fucking This Is Us podcast. You know,
Dara,
I mean, come on.
like, listen, I get it. You go where you're wanted, and at a certain point, it was decided that she was wanted as an actor. But babe,
Babe, if
like,
it's about money, wouldn't you rather be out there singing with like all of these mid 30s to 40s, you know, like a warm audience of millennials singing your songs with you? Don't you want that? And you can give your husband a job too. He can little plick pluck plunk on his little guitar.
he plays like the Indian instrument in
Sitar.
No, but it's true. Like, if she's not gonna do it now, like the nostalgia is so we would be, and I actually think that, I'm not saying that I think Mandy Moore could like sell out arenas or something, but I do think that she could do like a House of Blues kind of thing and do intimate
Yes.
performances, and I do think that it would do really well.
Yes, and she can slip in some new songs, but not too
Yes.
many. Not
Right.
too many.
Don't get crazy.
We've got enough to work with. We've got several albums.
Yeah. And like successful soundtrack songs. Like, girl, you have a fun, like, she has a rich catalog. It's not even like she's like, you know, some one hit wonder or something. She has a
No,
fucking, it was hit after hit
hit
after hit
after
after
hit.
hit for years.
And then she's got all the songs off her covers album.
Yes. Yes. Her, what is, what is Abby's like jazz persona on Broad City?
Oh my God.
Val, her
Yeah.
Val album.
Yes.
It's like she comes out as Mandy and then leaves and comes back out in a fedora, and we're all like, "It's Val."
It's bad.
And Mandy's gone. Val is here.
Oh my
Oh my God. Do you have anything? Is there anything that we missed about the toxic mom group that you wanted to talk about?
Just I can't think of anything worse than being in a mom group.
I
and that's
can't
why I don't have
either.
children. I could not do the socializing politics, and I totally understand that as a new mom, you need to have someone to talk about like chafed nipples with, and I so understand that, and I know that if I had a child, I would want that as well. But it seems like so much of mom groups is just hanging out with people who are your children's age
Yeah.
and not who you actually like. And I think
Yeah.
that I would do really poorly in that sort of situation. Just judging
Yeah.
on my life thus far, when I'm forced into situations that I'm not jiving with the people there based on purely circumstance, I, I'd be writing a cut article.
And a lot of performative parenting,
Oh yeah.
a lot of like, hey, look at me, I'm the best mom, or like, look at
Yeah.
how I'll fight for my kid, like. And I don't know, there's just so. Do you remember a few years ago when, when people were saying that Hillary was Pizzagate because she posted a picture online of her son like shirtless, and
Yep.
they're like,
Yep.
she's clearly trafficking her little boy. I just,
God,
I
what a
just,
wild time
ugh.
that was.
She's clearly that she just came from Epstein's Island, and it's clear as day from that post. Like just all of it seems so exhausting. Oh,
I mean, that's what Chelsea Handler said. The outspoken, childless woman
yes,
fighting for our rights.
yes.
It's too exhausting. Oh God, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I know
I guess
my limitations.
I'm gonna leave us with the Chelsea quote because I didn't actually read it earlier, but I did bring it up. She said, um, she said people have begun to show support for each side and share their input. Chelsea Handler says, I have no idea what went on, but I know Mandy Moore and she's a wonderful, sweet person, she told Page Six Radio. So I'll just say that. But I don't really know Ashley Tisdale. So I wouldn't like so I would like to be transparent, and I don't like Megan Trainor as well. Or she said sorry, and I do like Megan Trainor as well.
Okay.
I do like her as well. So there's that. If that adds
So
any
there,
context for anybody. So
wow,
crazy.
this is one of my favorite stories in a long time. And I would love, this is what I need. And I think we could maybe get it if, Mandy Moore doesn't like tighten ship and like shut
Yeah.
everything down. If we can get one more shoe to drop, I think we are due for one more shoe.
Yeah. It'll be a husband.
It it'll be the husband.
It'll be the husband. Absolutely. Some petty husband is just like he has his post in the notes app
Hmm.
and he's just waiting for the okay because he's pissed.
I just feel like there is some just like absolutely scathing anecdote about
Yeah.
Ashley that oh like she just this is the other thing I'll say. I think Ashley would make a gorgeous housewife.
What city? Where she live?
Uh I mean she lives in LA,
She'd be
so
a Beverly Hills girl, right?
I think she'd be great for Beverly Hills because she is that sort of perfect level actress. Um,
Yes.
famous, but like
Yes.
not really working in
Mm-hmm.
acting. And, I could see where some people would be like, oh, like Hillary. It's like, no, 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 no.
No.
Hillary is too aware. The fact that we have a woman who, at this stage in her career, has changed her name to Ashley French and then writes an entire article about how they were mean to me.
Yeah.
That is perfect delusional housewife behavior. And her
Yeah.
fucking kid's name is Jupiter.
Yeah.
Like can you imagine her and Dorit?
It is perfect. And not like you painted a picture. I couldn't see it really at first, but yeah, like she is the perfect housewife. She's like just delusional enough, attention seeking. She's
Mm-hmm.
got a fucking brand to sell.
Mm-hmm.
It's
And
all
she's got
there.
a husband who looks like he also wants to get in the mix.
Yeah, yeah. She has her own Seth Marks. It's all there.
And you know what else too is she's not on the show before she's not on the show anymore, but like she's in the orbit and like it could all come back around is Crystal Khan Minkoff was threadsing about it and she was saying that one of her childhood friends is in that mom group and then she brought it back to her 14 best friends and being kicked out of her like I feel like there's a very easy way to at least get Ashley in the group and I bet there's more orbiting that we could play around with.
We will tinker with manifestation on this one.
Yep.
Um, we will light our candles and we will
Mhm.
do what we do.
Work our magic.
Well, Dara, I love you so much. I
I
missed
love
you.
you.
I
I miss
needed
you.
this.
We had some fun,
We did have
didn't we?
fun. We laughed. We
Oh,
kikied. But yeah, you guys follow us on Patreon. Um, all the things,
you know us.
you know us. You
You're
love
here.
us. You're here. You're queer. We're used to it. We've gotten over it.
I know it's not a big deal anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we love you very, very much, and we'll see you same place, same time next week.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.